everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Talk the Talk with Carbie. For those who just tuned in, I upload every Sunday morning a new episode on a different topic that's been on my mind. Good morning, and thank you for tuning in again. Today is my first episode that I'm going to record with my garage band. So, let's hope that this will work out because, like I said, I already broke my cord last time I was recording an episode. As you can tell, this is a new experience for me, so I still try to figure out on how loud I have to speak and which are the best settings and everything just to optimize this entire thing for you guys, so it's going to be more pleasurable listening to me. So yeah, it's the beginning, so of course it's not going to be perfect right away. Thank you for still sticking up with me and still giving me the chance to grow with it. Today's topic was given to me by a person on YouTube that I personally don't know who it is, but he was like, yeah, you should do a topic about home wrecking females. And I was thinking, like, you know what? Sure, why not? That sounds like a good topic because it's actually accurate out here in Germany. And if you live out here, you also know it for yourself that a lot of females been considered as home wreckers or whatsoever. And at the same time, there is guys who allow that. So the actual name of the topic is home wrecking females. Was it her fault or did he open the door? So what is actually a home wrecker, or who can all be a home wrecker? So a home wrecker is a man or a female that actually knows that you are in a relationship, that you are married, that you are taken, and they go for you, like to date you, to, talk to you and be with you in a relationship, although they know you have someone. Now, the problem with this entire thinking is that whose responsibility is their relationship? If you are in a relationship as a man, as a woman, whose responsibility is that? So, of course, there are some women that are reckless out there, or some men who are reckless out there, and they don't care, and they be like, yeah, I want you, I don't care, yada, yada, yada. But at the same time, there are also a lot of men or women who are lying about their status and be like, yeah, I'm single, and want to date someone who is single and actually, pretend to not be taken. So in this point, who is actually the home wrecker? Who is considered then the home wrecker? Because in the end of the day, if you don't open the door, somebody cannot come in, right? It's plausible to all of us to get compliments or to feel desirable, or especially when a couple is in a long-term relationship, that's usually the couples or, the partners who need the confirmation of them still being wanted by others. And at the same time, is nothing wrong with, doing a little flirt or whatsoever, in my opinion, but pretending that you're a whole single man, a whole single woman out there, and bringing someone else into trouble just because you want to feel something that you don't feel at home. I feel like this shouldn't be then the woman's or the man's who are the single part of this entire relationship, but it should be the responsibility of that person who is in first place, opening the door to those people. And then usually, like, for my likings, I do not like to date or talk to married or taken men, because, like, for what? For what am I talking to someone who's already taken, who's already married or whatsoever? It's unnecessary, and not only is it unnecessary, it brings a lot of drama with it, but at the same hand, have I done it before? Yes. Why? Because there is, like I said, guys who be like, yeah, no, I'm single, then you cannot even spot that you've been leading you on. You cannot even spot that at some points, because they be like regular messaging you 24/7, regular going out on dates, regular seeing you all the time and everything. Because so when you're taken, when you have a relationship, when you are married, you have like, those guys, you can spot them easily. They cannot talk in the evening, or they have only specific hours while they at work, and they cannot be seen outside, and they all of a sudden homebodies, and they never want to go out and stuff like that. This is where you can be like, hold on, wait a minute, what's going on in here? Like, why is this relationship so monotonic? And then you can actually realize that they're hiding something. But there are those who literally don't care and do everything with you. So now at this point, you cannot call actually the woman a homewrecker. This is the partner. He has to answer to his girlfriend, to his wife. She has to answer to her partner, to her husband. Like, I don't owe them to be faithful. I don't know them to be loyal. I don't know them any of that. In the end of the day, if you come to me and be like, oh, I'm single, what you want me to do? A background check? Like, do you do background checks on people? Because like sometimes I feel like people being not reasonable, they just say stuff and then they don't understand what they're saying. Because like I said, when you meet a new person and they be like, hey, I'm such and such whatsoever, then you consider them, as a single person since they're trying to talk to you. So this is what I mean when I say, like, who was actually responsible for that? Did he open a door for her to come in? Like, because to me, it sounds more like it's not. I don't know how this even started with a woman being a home worker. Like, I don't know if, like, I don't know. I feel like it's most likely the man's fault. Because if a man, I have seen loyal men, right? I have seen loyal men who literally don't care how much of a bad bitch the woman is that is right there, I have seen that. And without their girlfriends, wives, or whatsoever being around. And then they still loyal because they love who they with. But, even, what's his name? Jackson something, the dude that was like giving relationship advices about how to spot a toxic man and all this and the third, finding out that he was cheating. Like, what? How are you going to give all those advices and then turn around and cheat on your wife? However, this is not the topic, but what I'm trying to say is I have seen loyal men, and this is not like every man is a dog, and if a female is like around, like if you cannot control yourself and control your body, even females, I'm not trying to be like, only like, oh, men do this and a third. Females do that shit too when they're in relationships. They have side dudes, But what I'm trying to say is, if you cannot control your urges, if you cannot control your body and say like, okay, first of all, why are you with a person, with the entire person together, married or whatsoever, if you are going, or if that your sex drive is high, or if like that you like to go around and meet new people, if that you like to flirt, if that you need the attention of someone else, why are you with a whole another person that actually, loves you or whatsoever and wants to be with you? Because it's actually hurtful. I feel like some people just get married or just get in relationships without even thinking. They just want to, like, this is something to do. Like, hey, let's go get some ice cream. Yeah, let's go get some ice cream. Like this is something to do, right? Or let's go to the movies. Yeah, let's get married. Like, what? I feel like if you are not able to be faithful, if you are not able to settle down with one person, you shouldn't do that. It doesn't matter what the reasoning is behind you doing that. You shouldn't do it, because in the end of the day, then you're going to turn around and be like, oh yeah, she's a homewrecker. She this, she that, and she in the third. Like, how am I something when I first didn't even know that y'all were together? And second of all, what does that have to do with me? I hate when females always trying to like fight the other female and be like, oh yeah, you was with my man, I'm finna beat your ass. Beat my ass for what? First of all, beat your man's ass because he was out here claiming that he's single. You know, he's the one who owes you loyalty. He's the one who's supposed to be faithful to you, when you come back home from work, when you come back home from, I don't know, from shopping or whatsoever. I don't have to answer your shit. I don't know you. So what does it tell you? Actually, it tells you that this is like something wrong in your relationship, maybe, and the thing that's wrong is your man. Because maybe you should have made a better choice by finding someone. This is like so crazy to me. Seriously, like I don't even want to be funny about it or anything. It's nothing, I don't know, maybe for some other females, but I feel like it's nothing pleasurable or anything like that to be with another woman's man knowingly. There's nothing fun about it, or there's nothing like, for what, like I have to hide, I have to keep up on times and everything, like I'm in high school. Like back in the day when I was in school, I had to hide every time I would, like, miss class or anything like that, and didn't want to go into class and stuff like that. I had to hide. I have to sneak around and everything. We all grown, we too grown to doing all that shit. Like, why doing it in first place? But it's like it's insane. It's insane the amount of not fault, but the amount of responsibility people usually put on the single part of this entire mess, this entire cheating. Like, oh yeah, bitch, it's your fault. Or yeah, no, it's actually your partner's fault. Your partner is, and I feel like I'm saying this and it don't sound reasonable to people, and this drives me crazy because, like, how am I supposed to know that you was with him? Like, how am I supposed to know that you was with her? How am I supposed to know y'all together? How am I supposed to know that if I don't know you, if you're not from here, or if you knew, or if he knew? So how am I supposed to know that? And then, I mean, if you are here and then you date military guys, there are indicators where you can actually see. But when you first start dating military guys out here, you don't know that. Like, if he has housing, depends on in which brand he is in. And, Air Force is different than the Army. But, like, who gonna sit down and overanalyze all this shit in the beginning when you don't know anything like that? And then after a while, you start getting cautious. Like, me personally, I get cautious as fuck. If I see someone trying to talk to me and they have, like, different benefits and everything, I'm always being like, oh, you married? And then another thing is, I'm separated. Separated don't mean that they're divorced. Separated mean just one person lives there and the other person lives there. This is another thing. Like, when someone says separated and then you just translate it, that means that these people are not together. Next thing I know, the bitch is in front of my door asking me why I'm talking to her man, why I'm dating her man. Well, excuse me, ma'am, but I thought y'all separated. Yeah, we're separated because I'm still in the States and he in Germany. What? So yeah, this is like really, it's like so it has so many facets and everything. Like, it's such a big topic, and I'm pretty sure there are people that are like, oh no, whatever you're saying is stupid. I don't like it. Da da da. And I don't understand that type of thinking, because, like I said, the person who is in a relationship will open the door to that person that is not in a relationship. There is no way I love my man, I love my woman or whatsoever, and I'm opening the door to another person without us having, like, talked about being in an open relationship, without us having, like, established that this is what we usually do, without us, like, anything like that, and then the woman always get defensive and try to defend her husband. Don't try to defend this man, because today is me. And you're right, you're trying to fight me. All right, good. But tomorrow is going to be another woman. And what you're going to do, just travel through countries or travel through different neighborhoods or whatsoever and fight every female that your man invites into your household? Like, what? Into your home? Like, I don't understand. So in the end of the day, the end result is that is not even, most of the times, is not even the woman's or the man's fault who are coming into this mess. Is really not. And yeah, how can I put it? Like, when I say most of the times, I mean like 99% of the time. Because no, I have never seen a man or a woman taking a knife and putting it in somebody's throat and be like, oh, yeah, you know, if you don't be with me, I will kill you. I know you with someone. Like, what? It's just, maybe it's considered a homewrecker, a person who's like known that you are with someone or you're married or whatsoever, and they still comfortable dating you. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, because I don't even know how you can feel comfortable dating someone who is taken without feeling bad about it, without feeling bad about the woman, without feeling bad about the kids, feeling bad and meaning like, yeah, you're doing them wrong as well. But on the same hand, like, if he didn't want it, if she didn't want it to let you in into their life, into their home, then, you know, you wouldn't be in a position to even be with this person. You have to understand that this is not even the problem like that. It's just those people who feel like they should touch everything and stay untouched and stay, like, I don't know how to explain it, but you get the point. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, is not the woman or the man who comes into this mess, into this relationship, into this affair. The person who's wrecking the home is actually the spouse, the husband, the boyfriend, who's allowing all this to happen, who's allowing the other person to come in and rip whatever you have built apart with this man. So instead of trying to figure out why she wrecked your home and why she came in, or why this person talked to your boyfriend or to your wife or to your, I don't know, maybe you should try to figure out what's going wrong in your relationship. And maybe the thing that's wrong in your relationship is the fact that just love or just liking each other is not enough to be with someone when someone has no intentions of being faithful, when someone has no intentions of commit to one person, when someone has no intention. So now this different if y'all have a already communicated an open relationship, that's different. But if you haven't, then also don't stay with someone who wants an open relationship if you don't want it, just to not be single. Just to be single is nothing wrong with being alone. There's nothing wrong with being single. Yeah, I'm always crying about how I would like to be with someone, but I'd rather be by myself than have to deal with something like that and then being considered a home wrecker, or, you know, getting cheated on, or which side ever it's gonna come for me, you know. So in conclusion, I'd rather be single and then do whatever I please than have to answer to someone and tell them why my actions are the ones that they are, you know. And you should stop defend guys who are going out there and doing them and not caring about you. Meanwhile, you're just doing everything that you can to hold this relationship together. Like, you should stop defending them and try to attack the actual woman that probably didn't, most of the times, 99% of the times, wasn't even aware that he was taken, or that he had someone back home, that he had a family, that he had this, that, and the third, because what he claimed was that he was single, that he was separated, that he's alone, that he don't have nobody, that he's by himself, and all this crazy shit. Whole time he has like 10 children and his wife and probably his mama and her mama staying in his house too. Like, he has a whole fucking baggage, like a minivan coming with him. And he just claiming out here like yeah, he was still single. So yeah, this was today's topic. I wasn't sure if I really want to record this because, like I said, my opinion, I'm a very opinionated person, and I feel like I'm really strong in what I believe in, and especially about this topic, because it happened to me in 2013. And it happened to me, when else? It happened to me two times where I was like completely not aware that they had anyone. Like they introduced themselves as completely single. And one or two times it happened where they were like separated. This separation thing, like saying that you're single is one thing, but being separated, so you basically lying, but you're not lying. Because everything could be separating, right? So you have to figure out where if those people being separated are actually on a divorce, or if they just don't live together because he just moved out here, And then this is just too big of a topic. I feel like it's too big of a topic just to go into it in one episode and talking about it. But I'm pretty sure some of the people who are going to listen to it will find an issue with what I have to say. But let me tell you right now that, sometimes it be like that. Thank you very much for listening, and I wish you a nice Sunday, and I hope you're going to enjoy the rest of the day, and I hope you had a good week, and I hope also that the week that is coming is going to be creative and you make good choices and don't cheat and don't hurt others. Thank you very much. Have a good day.